Greetings, comrades. We once discussed the directive number 4 of 2023 by the minister. Some comrades keep on asking us to send it to them. Just go to the website of the Department of Home Affairs. You will get it. And the others are asking us about the requirements to apply for an exemption permit, which is available also online on the vfsglobal.com, www.vfsglobal.com. So you go there, you select applicable permit, you select the applicable permit category, in this case the Zimbabwe exemption, which you then complete the online application. You then pay this prescribed service fee and book an appointment with VFS. So when you go online, you select what would the applicable visa that you want to apply for or permit category. You then complete the online form. They will send you the bank statement, the bank form, which you go and pay at the bank or you pay online, whatever the case may be. And then you book an appointment with the VFS. Then you go and submit. Then once that you have done, you have paid, you have booked an appointment, you are going to submit, you need to have the following documents. You need a duly completed and signed online form for the exemption permit. Remember, applying for an exemption permit, so you need to a duly completed and signed online form for the exemption permit. Number 2, an original valid passport issued by the government of Zimbabwe, government of the Republic of Zimbabwe, valid for 120 calendar days. This is what the South African Department of Home Affairs says, that 120 days. But we advise that it should be more, because there are delays in terms of processing. So it's better, in our view, if your passport is to expire in 2024, towards the end of the year, why not just get a new passport, so that when your permit is out, your passport will not expire a month after you've been issued with a permit, because you now have the challenge of always carrying 2 passports, and you then have these challenges. So why not just apply for a new passport if it is to expire in 2024? But what the government of South Africa, that is the Department of Home Affairs, it says a valid passport, which is 120 days, valid for 120 days. 3, a copy of a valid passport issued by the government of the Republic of Zimbabwe, valid for 120 days. So it's a passport itself, then a copy, or a proof of application. That's number 4, proof of application for a new passport lodged with the relevant Zimbabwean authorities in case of an expired passport. So if your passport is expired, you want to apply, they will not refuse you to apply, but you must show proof that you have applied to renew your passport. Remember, the passport is $170 US, and then that is if you're applying in Zimbabwe. I know it's $170. If you're applying here, same, but also there's money for passport forms. I think it's 300 rands. Others are going to correct me. And then point 5 says proof of employment if applicable. You need to provide proof of employment if applicable. 6, proof of business registration with Companies and Intellectual Property Commission, CIPC, and South African Revenue Services if applicable. You need to provide that. Number 7, proof of registration with the relevant learning institution if applicable. Say if you're applying for a study, understudy, but for exemption, proof of registration with the relevant learning institution. Number 8, a certified record of birth of minor children minor child or children born in the Republic of South Africa, and a proof of the address for the applicant if applicable. Others have been asking us to say, how do we register our kids that are born in South Africa? So when you apply for an exemption, you then provide the proof that is a certified record of birth of minor children. You need to provide that. And then number 9, certified copy of the exemption permit, of which its validity was extended in terms of the Minister's Immigration Directive number 4 of 2023. In other words, it's a copy of your Zimbabwe exemption permit, ZEP, and then number 10, fingerprints. Also remember that as we have been explaining, that this exemption is only for those that have not applied for waivers. We are not going to apply for a waiver, and to allow you to move another visa, you need to apply for this exemption. And this exemption, it was said it expires in November 2025. But if you are waiting for the outcome of your waiver or your visa, be it a spouse visa or general work visa or a critical skills visa, you do not need to apply for this. Wait for the outcome. Otherwise, please like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you're on TikTok, please do follow us. Otherwise, goodbye.